Hi everyone, in this video I want to get a little more technical with you. A lot of people are probably going to want to track the activity on their website, and one of the best and most common ways to do that is using Google Analytics. And so the plugin that I like to use for using analytics so that you don't have to put the code on every single page in your blog, it's called Google Analyticator. I know that's quite a mouthful, but it's just Google, and then you've got to spell it out exactly or you're not going to find it in here. Analyticator. Okay. Analyticator, Analyticator, and then we're going to search, and this way it comes up first. Okay, so I'm going to install now, and I'm going to activate the plugin. Okay, now this plugin, it does not automatically activate right away. Okay, if I go over here now to Google Analytics, it says Google Analytics integration is currently disabled, and that's because I have not put in the Analytics UID. Okay, now in here it tells you where to find your UID, but I'm just going to quickly show you right now where you get this information from. So basically you need to come over to Google Analytics. So if you just Google Analytics, this site comes up. Okay, now I'm already signed up, but if you weren't, you'd go sign up now. If you already have a Google account, then you can just sign in using that Google account. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in as a different user because I want to sign in using my main account. And you come in here and it's got the different websites listed, and so what I need to do is I need to add a website profile. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click there, add a profile for a new domain. And so what this is it's blog setup for dummies.com. So I'm in Canada, Mountain Time, because I am in Edmonton. Okay, and then I'm going to click Finish. Now what this does is it gives me this code here. Okay, and so what I want to do is I just want to copy that code, and I want to come back over to Google Analyticator, and I want to paste it in there. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to enable, and then once it's enabled, okay, I want to just quickly come down, I want to save changes, and then I want to come up here and I want to authenticate with Google. I basically want to tell Google, hey, it's okay, I'm doing this on purpose. Okay, and it says this site, blog setup for dummies.com, is requesting access to your Google account for the product listed below, Google Analytics. Okay, grant access. And then what it does is instead of showing my ID, it actually says blog setup for dummies.com. Okay, and it says currently authenticated with Google. Okay, so if it's for some reason you want to deauthorize it, you can do that. Okay, and so then there are a whack load of settings in here. Quite a few of them we're not going to change. Okay, but a couple of them that I do like to change. Track all logged in WordPress users. No. I don't want to track myself. I don't want to see myself coming in here all the time. And so what I wanted to do is just remove me. I want to remove the analytics tracking code when I'm logged in. Okay, because I don't want to track my own activity on the site. I want to track everybody else's activity on the site. Okay, site speed tracking. Okay, you want to leave this on. It's required for Google Analytics site speed tracking. Outbound link tracking. Once again, it tells you exactly what this will do. Disabling this option will turn off the tracking of outbound links. It is recommended not to disable this option. Okay, unless it's doing something weird. Okay, event tracking. You want to leave event tracking enabled. Okay, outbound links and downloads are events instead of page views. Okay, that's just makes sense because someone's not necessarily viewing another page when they're doing a download. Okay, if you have a site where there's going to be a lot of downloads, maybe you want to set it to say, okay, well, there's people are going to be downloading MP3s or PDFs off my site, so I want to track those, and so you would just key in MP3 and then maybe comma PDF, whatever else you need to track. Okay, if you've got event tracking enabled, these next two options don't matter. Okay, and I've never found this as a big idea. Oh no, Google AdSense ID. I don't use Google AdSense on my personal blogs. If you want to use Google AdSense, you've got to sign up for an AdSense account. Okay, that's something that's separate. I'm not going to show you that here. It's a little more involved than getting an analytics account. Any additional tracking code, I always just leave that blank because I'm just not sophisticated enough to know what needs to go in there. And Google Analytics Profile ID. Now, technically, I should probably enter something in here because I have more than one site that's linked with my analytics account, but I've never found that it's really a problem. Okay, so I find because it's I only have one ID for each domain, even though they're all on the same account, I find it works just fine. Okay, user roles that can see the dashboard widget administrator. I mean, I'm the only person using my blog, but if you had more people authorized to use your blog, then you could say who could see the dashboard widget. Include widgets enabled, and authentication compatibility is off. It says if you're having trouble authenticating with Google, try setting these compatibility modes. So I'm just going to save changes. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so now what happens is in your dashboard, you will actually have a little Google Analytics summary that shows up under here. Okay, so right now it's blank because it updates once a day. Okay, so it'll update at the end of the day, usually at midnight. Okay, and then the other thing you can do is you can always come back into your Google Analytics account and you can check your analytics for any of your websites. So if I wanted to go to my main blog, I can come in here and look at the analytics, and I can just check out what's going on my main blog. Alright. Okay, so that's setting up the Google Analyticator. That's probably the most involved and technical one that we're going to have to deal with. And I will see you in the next video.